Hey, Sagittarius, is Lulu, and welcome to your indie read. All right. What do you have here for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. Helpless and hopeless. Listen. Giving and receiving. Master is under helpless and hopeless. Rebuild is under listen. Dreams coming true under giving and receiving. It all makes sense to me. So before we start clarifying, let me just look over these cards we already have, because you have three major arcana. So you got three major things that are happening that it's important. Number one, that you listen and take appropriate action. You may feel like you're at a crossroads. Which way do I go? What do I want? What is of the greatest benefit to myself as well as everyone else? The sun is setting on you making this decision. So I just feel like this is like a turn of events. You may be going through a rite of passage, and how you move forward has a lot to do. It may account for the next 10 years. So you need to be very careful. So helpless and hopeless, and then master. There's something here that you are done with, right? It's time for you to grow and mature when you take the steps necessary, instead of feeling like giving up, right? If you're going to give up, that means that you want to give in to the next level of instructions of elevation, okay? With the listen and the rebuild here, they want you to tune in more. You may have someone that you that is a mentor. When a student is ready, to teach her peers, right? So it's like there's something here, someone here that may be asking you to listen, or to your higher self, or guidance, wise counsel. But overall, I really do feel that with this rebuild that is happening, and this is crossing the helpless and hopeless, you need to listen to the steps that you're going to have to take. This is going to take for you to really be in tune for quite some time, because there's a lot of information that will be coming through, and this is detrimental to your growth. So if you have been stuck or stagnant, or feeling like there hasn't been a lot of movement in your life as far as producing results in certain situations, now is the time for you to listen to for the steps of rebuilding once you make this decision. Then you have giving and receiving, and then dreams coming true. So the more that you give, the more that you receive, the more that you receive, the more you will be able to give. The more that you balance those things out and use that fiery passion that you have with that Six of Wands, you will be victorious. There's transformation of you when it comes to your dreams coming true. There's a lot of miraculous things that are going to begin to happen. This is galactic, intergalactic things that are happening. We have no logic behind these things that will be happening if you make the choice to move forward, or if you just want to stay where you are. It's your life, okay? So let me see this, because that 8 is powerful. The decision you make is either going to build you up or destroy you. So you have to make a decision. And it's up to you. Number 15. It's up to you to make this change. Ace of Wands. Clear as day. The answer is coming in clear as day. There's going to be something here. This is a spark of a creative influx. It could be your passion and reignited. Your solar plexus get the popping to move you here. Before things start happening in the practical sense, they happen spiritually, right? You may have to go out and communicate with the swamp or something murky, in a murky place. All right, let me see. What is this helpless and hopeless for Sagittarius? It's like you want to give up. Like, why? That's where your breakthrough comes through. Surrender and listen for instructions. All right. You may maybe your chart has a lot to do with charity, right? Your North Node has a lot to do with charity. What do you have here for Sagittarius? 9 of Cups. What do you want? How can you make it come true? How can you live it? Be it, breathe it, smell it, feel it. Having hope, faith, and works, taking action. Okay. So that 8 leads into a 9. So when you make the decision that apparently you're going to make, right, you will begin to see things come to fruition slowly but surely. What is this helpless and hopeless? You may be burdened. See, that's the thing. When you come to a crossroads, you have a direction that you can go. It's up to you which way you choose, right? You may have a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of negative people and situations, a lot of stuff going on. You have to get in the clear. That's why I was saying go out by some water, but they were saying murky water, whatever that means. But you know, with bad bill coming in, trying to confuse you, trying to upset you, trying to distract you, I wouldn't let it happen. It could be things that you do that are causing confusion. It could be things that you do that keep you from making a decision. Maybe you're comfortable. You're too comfortable. And the thing about it is, if you don't change, things will change for you. Okay. And not in a good way. Okay. What is this, master? You're meant to master something. You're meant to be the the model of something. Twisted belts. What is this, master? The magician, alchemist, creator, resourceful, productive, using what you got to get what you want. The master of something, whatever it is that you are the master of, you were born for. But it's like you got to strike while the iron is hot. What is this, master card, please? 10 of Wands. Manifesting out of bullshit, right? Burdens. Maybe you know a lot about, the maybe you know. Okay, so let me see it because it is getting late. Maybe you know a lot about how to remove spells, dark magic. All right, we need more people like that than not. A lot of people know how to do it, but a lot of people don't know how to undo it, and it's a lot of people that are going through certain things with black and dark magic, right? With dark magic that they probably do need your help. Okay, think about it. Or just getting out of stressful situations, burdensome situations, right? What is this, listen card? You may meet someone who wears a gold jacket or a yellow jacket that has a lot of information that may trigger some things in you to help you realize where you are going. What is this, listen card? Page of Pentacles. Take a token with you. Listen about your steps. Listen about what you're working on. Listen about your body. Listen when it comes to your everyday to-dos. Listen to what is going on with your home because it may be time for you to move. Listen how you handle things. Listen, physically handle things. What is this, listen card? You may be out and about shopping. 5 of Swords. Listen to the stories that you are telling yourself, and maybe your ego has you going back and forth with yourself. It's like bad building friends want to win by any means when it comes to you. That's how you know that you are meant to do something great, when you have huge opposition. You big pressure, but you allowing bad building friends to be even bigger pressure, like trying to figure it out. You can even listen to what someone is saying so that you will know that how to deal with them as well. What is this, giving and receiving for Sagittarius? The Sun. A bright new future, man. I'm telling you. Some of you really are connected to Lakshmi. But overall, I'm seeing with this Sun card that this is a new beginning. Your optimism is going to be up, up, up. It's a lot of giving and receiving. A lot of people adore you. A lot of people are grateful for what it is that you have to offer. There may even be a number of people willing to help you because your light shines so bright. What is this, Sun card? The 9 of Wands. Don't be fearful, be resilient. All right? Don't be complacent, persevere. Get the weeds out the way, right? Separate the weeds from the chaff. Clarify this rebuild card. 8 of Swords. You got a different way to approach things. You have to really rebuild your mindset. Strengthening your mindset, right? Because with the 8 of Swords, it can be that you have to destroy the old mindset, the old programming, whatever that cycle was that you were in, has you thinking and approaching things in a way that is far lower than who you are, far lower than your value, far lower than your self-worth. And it may have to do with, what you charge your clients. Who knows? Okay. But whatever this is, it's time to rebuild. And it's like you have to get out of this space where you are going in circles, doing things in a way that is an old pattern or old conditioning. Okay. Things that go bump in the night. Terroristic threat. What is this, rebuild? Temperance, that's you. Rebuilding yourself. Finding out your truth. Repairing your truth. Concocting your own truth. All right. Some of you may have worked on the pyramids, helped build pyramids in your past life, in one of your past lives. All right. You may have even worked in the cemetery in a past life as well. Maybe that's, yeah. Okay. So then you have dreams come true. Clarify this wish fulfillment. Two of Wands. Perseverance. Okay. Dreams come true, but then you may come to a crossroads, become conflicted in your spirit on which direction to go. Go ahead and make plans now so that you won't be confused, because you'll always, anytime you get confused, you can go back to your plans. Anytime you get confused, you can go back to your affirmations. Anytime you get confused, you can go back to your words of power. Anytime you get confused, you can go back to the beginning of where it is that you last left off. Anytime you get confused, you can go back into taking your time, because at the end of the day, you may become confused and then become complacent, apathetic, like it's too much going on. What is this Two of Wands here with this dreams come true? The Queen of Swords. Logic over everything, okay? This may be that there's progress here with a relationship. There's progress, like you're reaping the rewards of the progress that you are making slowly but surely, slow and steady. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Someone who had you waiting is coming around to give you something or present something to you. There's an offer coming in, a message, something that you're going to be happy to hear. This may even be an influx of emotions that come through, a lot of crying, which have a lot to do with releasing, right? You get your way and you are in a space where you're very grateful, going into a space of gratitude. Okay, where them cards go? Oh, here they go. What do you have here for Sagittarius? Room, making room for something. All right. This may be you sit in your room too much, you sit in the house too much. There may be something about you needing to stop feeling helpless and hopeless and make room for expansion. Okay. Open up the doors, open up the windows, let all that stagnant energy out. What is this listen card? Child, your inner child, or maybe your actual child, your innocence, your ability to be nurturing. Listen. Listen to your body. Listen to your imaginative nudges. What is this giving and receiving for Sagittarius? Consolation, checking something, checking into something, needing advice. This could be that you are, if we put all of these together, making room for a child after getting some type of note information from the doctor. But I really feel as though you may be seeking information. Maybe it's about this person, this Lord here, or how it is that you can reign in your own right. It have to do with a business, a group, a home, taking a trip or moving. Yeah, committing. A message about commitment, a message about having more. You're going to receive a message that's going to give you more hope, and maybe somebody that is very close to you here, someone that you probably think you could rely on or depend on is coming through. What do you have here for Sagittarius? Yeah, you're being released. That rebuild has a lot to do with being released. The Two of Cups. All right. Balancing the divine masculine and feminine within, making a decision to work your magic, making a decision to enter this new life cycle. It could be a commitment, going to the next level, going from being dating to in a relationship. Somebody wants to pour into you. You touch this person in a certain type of way. This may be someone who has been rejected most of their life. Temperance. Maybe it's you. Someone has been rejected most of their life and they're trying to figure out what is what. But if you allow somebody to pour into you, it'll make you feel better. You got to make a choice on this rebirth and really be ready to do the hard work, the heavy lifting. What do you have here for Sagittarius, please? Bad building friends. Balance and moderation is key so that you don't fall back into the same traps, so that you don't self-sabotage. The Tower and the Four of Wands, so that you don't allow anything to get on your nerve. Nine of Swords. You don't allow anything to get in the way of your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. All right. Working on what it is step by step, right? Allowing the energy to move you, allowing yourself to be, you know, in a space of receiving messages as well as sending messages. This is a lot of communication going back and forth, but also this could be travel, astral travel. But overall, then you have something grounded here that is going to be able to put that spiritual energy into use. What do you have here for Sagittarius? You got a lot of love that is coming in. Like people want to help you. Three of Swords. So maybe something happened here. You took some time off, took a break. Maybe you took some time off work. This could easily be that you needed to rest and recuperate, right? And I was thinking earlier, I was like, it's interesting how, because I talked to this lady in customer service today, and she was extremely nice, even though she had a cold. And I was like, I remember when, because I haven't been sick in a long time, right? I'd be coughing and all that, but I haven't been sick, right? And so I remember when you are sick, you slow down. And what happens is you tap in even more when you are sick, right? When one sense go down, the other senses get stronger. And so her nose was a little stopped up and stuff like that. And she was taking her time and she just hooked the bitch up, okay? And I was like, while she was talking, telling me what I called it the right time, basically. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, I remember that when you get sick, you don't know how good it feels to feel good until you feel bad. But when people get sick, they tap in even more to source. They tap in even more into their intuition. They tap in, they relax, they're calm, they move slower. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have to take our spiritual breaks on a regular basis so that we don't get sick, right? Of course, there are sicknesses that we inherit and all of those things, and sicknesses that they don't even see until it's too damn late and shit like that. So that's the other shit that's out of our hands. If we just catch a cold or something like that, we already know that it's something going on, right? So at any rate, when we when we have our spiritual breaks on a regular basis, it takes us into a space where we are able to relax in the moment and not brush ourselves, push ourselves. We're not as caught up in this world as possible because we don't want to spread the germs that we had. That's number one. And we don't want to receive extra germs because when you're already sick, it's easier to get even sicker. So she just tapped so in, right? She was just relaxed, calm. It's kind of like that. Three of Swords, something hurt you in the past, and it may be a childhood wound or something that happened to you that you've been carrying a long time that you really need to release yourself from in order for you to stabilize and gather your strength with this Four of Wands. So whatever it is that you went through, just know that you will be okay. It's time for you to start making some type of decision about this new leg of your race. So this is going to be totally up to you. You are not helpless. You are not hopeless. You just got to figure out what direction you are going and how you are going about it.